Hey, good afternoon to everybody. Happy Friday. It's Daryl here. It is not so bright and early. It's 3:30 p.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. As usual, I had not planned on making this video, and this is a 100% absolutely true story. And Donald Trump and Trumpism is ruining my love life. It is limiting my dating choices. I am 100. I'm actually angry right now. No kidding around. This is a completely 100% true story. I'm gonna have to change the name. We'll call her Missy. Okay. Tomorrow is the anniversary, the second anniversary of my soulmate, my girlfriend Audrey. She was my very first girlfriend in third grade. Very first girlfriend ever. We went our separate ways after we were girlfriend and boyfriend third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. Then we went to junior high and high school. We separated, got into different cliques. She got married. I did my thing. We went our completely separate ways. She got into alcohol. I got into drugs, and then we both got into recovery, and we both ended up in this very same town in 2015. And we started dating again, and we moved in together, and we were going to get married. Except she was a hardcore Trumper, total Republican, as was her entire family. And she believed every word of the stuff like this on Fox News with Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson about the pandemic and, masks don't work and the vaccine causes, these are untrue statements. They are not my beliefs for YouTube. That the vaccine causes this and that. Hunter, you guys know the story, right? So seriously, I didn't want to come out and say it, because I miss her and she's just gone. But Trumpism, conservatism, the right wing killed the love of my life, my soulmate. I'm not saying that lightly. Okay. So it's coming up on 2 years. I'll say this: I'm getting lonely. I am, especially on Friday. I can't believe that there's one woman that I thought might be a possible prospect, a possible potential girlfriend that I was considering asking out. I was just today, because it's a Friday. I got some movies, and I don't want to spend another Friday night alone. Let me fill you in on this person. We'll call her Missy. Back in high school through I was 18, 19, 20, 21, I dated one of my first girlfriends, Sonia, one of my first loves. I went to the prom with her, and back when I was about 20 years old, we go on dates on Friday night, and I go to the video store. I get a pizza. Remember the video store, like Blockbuster? This was even before Blockbuster. This was in like 1988. And I'd go to the video store before my date. And Missy, this girl, worked at the video store. She was just my type. Gorgeous woman. I love brunettes. Long brunette hair, curvy, a little on the petite side. Gorgeous eyes. Just beautiful woman. And we used to, we knew the other person was seeing somebody seriously, and we would flirt and we'd smile at each other, but nothing wrong, nothing that would hurt anybody else. We would flirt, but there was a definite attraction there. Okay, so fast forward to just in the last couple of years after I lost Audrey. I am friends with her on Facebook, and this friends from Facebook, just like this, is how I came across the two previous girlfriends that I've had, like Paula and then Audrey. They were both girls I knew from high school, and I became friends with them on Facebook, and that's, so Facebook has been part of my dating. And so Missy is on Facebook, and I'd get hearts and comments, and the flirting. She still looks gorgeous. I believe I checked out, what's it called when you sneak on somebody's profile? I looked at her profile, make sure she's single. She's got a young boy, son, which kind of scares the heck out of me, if I was going to date her. But, and I've been thinking, like, one of these Fridays, I'm going to ask her maybe to go, if you want to go to the beach as friends with me, next weekend, before the summer's over, just a friendly, let's go out for clams or lobster on the beach, just as friends in the afternoon. That was my plan. Today, I was just getting my balls together to do this today. And I see a text I see on her Facebook page, and this is I'm going to actually post the picture of her text on Facebook. The media and everyone will do anything in their power to make sure Donald Trump doesn't get elected. Pathetic, in large letters. Bam! Deal breaker. Not going to happen. I promise myself. After the right wing and Trumpism pretty much killed the love of my life. I mean, I don't know how, I've never came out and said it before, but yeah, that's everything, the lies like what the stuff with Donald Trump. So let me just talk about this briefly. The media and everyone, they're doing anything in their power to make sure Donald Trump isn't elected. Well, actually, that's probably kind of the truth, because he the most shameful incident in all of American history, January 6th, was his doing, where he urged everyone to go to Washington on January 6th. It's going to be wild. And then when he was there, he told everybody to march up to the Capitol to take their country back. He actually encourages them to go up there. I'll have the links down below. The guy that is doing 4 years for beating a cop with a flag. I didn't hear Jason Aldean saying about he's had it with the BLM stomping on flags and spitting in cops' faces. Geez, but I didn't hear Jason Aldean singing about this guy, this Trumper beating a cop with a flagpole. What about the call to Raffensperger? I'll have the actual recording right down below. The actual freaking recording. Will Donald Trump ask Raffensperger, Secretary of State of Georgia, to find him 11,000 votes so he can win? How else do you interpret that? The fake electors. It's an actual. What else would you call that? The first time in U.S. history where our country anybody has had the audacity to do this, to basically spit on the Constitution and defraud the country and to defraud the American voters. If you thought you won, you wouldn't have to ask the Secretary of State to find you 11,000 votes. If you won, you wouldn't have to make up fake electors. You wouldn't have to encourage people to take over the Capitol. The whole thing with Mike Pence and the gallows. But no, it's she believes that it's the media and everyone else. You know what? That's probably true, because people like me, I can't imagine anything worse for this country than that same guy becoming president. So what she's saying is actually true. I don't know about the media, but everyone else, I will do anything in my power to make sure he never does take office again. So, Donald Trump and Trumpism ruining my dating potential. I promised myself, after Trumpism took Audrey from me, Trumpism and the lies, and I hear them call, Democrats, Lauren Boebert, another one, that the Democrats and their dirty tricks. What dirty trick? What Democrat dirty trick are you talking about? Are you talking about, like I said, the one where he called Raffensperger and asked him to find votes? The dirty trick where he convinced his supporters to take over the Capitol in the middle of counting the votes, and it was the actual final vote count to count up the votes, and he interrupted it with his supporters rioting, and they want this guy to be president again. Yeah, I will do anything in my power. So, and needless to say, I promised myself once I lost Audrey, I didn't want to, I don't usually talk about this because I miss her, and ranting and raving isn't going to bring her back. I'd rather remember the good things. But, I will never, ever, ever date another Trump supporter again. I will sooner cut my arm off. I would sooner poke my eyes out and set fire to my hair and drag myself naked across broken glass in a parking lot than ever date a Trump supporter again and go through that hell. So, thank you, Donald Trump and Trumpism, for ruining my dating prospects. The links will be down below. You guys have a great Friday.